the Plateau State Anti-Human Trafficking Taskforce executed a surgical multi-location raid that marks a turning point in our battle against modern-day slavery. I'm here to inform you that the operation was an overwhelming success, resulting in several strategic arrests and the rescue of numerous vulnerable citizens who had been trapped in the shadows of our ill society. This victory was not a product of chance or mere luck. It was the culmination of rigorous learning and the strategic application of data. We have spent the last several months meticulously auditing our previous operations, identifying where our strategies were brittle and where traffickers found gaps to exploit. We have turned those hard-learned lessons and past weaknesses into the bedrock of our current tactical framework. By leveraging data-driven intelligence and resilient tactical planning, the task force has evolved into a more formidable, sophisticated force. Tonight's success, or last night's success, proves that we are no longer just reacting. We are outthinking and outmaneuvering the syndicates that mistakenly believed that Plateau State was a safe harbor for their depravity. The task force has decided to pursue actions that will ensure that the following issues are no longer a challenge to our collective desire to see our desire or dear state deserving of its slogan of the home of peace and tourism. Stripping the veil, children prostitution and slavery. Let there be no ambiguity. Children prostitution is human trafficking. It is a grave violation of human rights that this administration will no longer view through a lens of societal issues or vagrancy. It is heinous crime against humanity. When a minor is engaged in these acts, there is no such thing as consent. There is only exploitation, coercion, and gross violation of the child's rights law. We are done with soft language. To the adults, and let me warn, who patronize these children, you are not customers. You are predators. You are the demand that fuels this evil trade, and you are as guilty as the traffickers themselves. My office and the task force has issued a standing directive of zero tolerance. Our intent is clear. We will track you, we will arrest you, and we will prosecute you to the full extent of the law. If you are caught patronizing a minor, the law will not offer you a fine or a slap on your wrist. We are coming for your freedom. Economic consequences. The seal, seize, and demolish policy to the owners of establishments and individuals harboring minors for profit. Your business is a cancer in our economy. For too long, certain establishments have turned a blind eye or worse provided the infrastructure for this evil, viewing it as a profitable venture. We are here to change that math permanently. We are sanitizing Plateau State to ensure that only legitimate, well-meaning establishments thrive. Under our statutory powers and the relevant criminal laws, the following consequences are now in immediate effect for any property found complicit in these acts. A, we will seal and seize. Such establishments will be shut down immediately, and all assets contained within will be forfeited to the state of Plateau. 2, demolishing. When structures are found to be dedicated to these illicit activities, they will be demolished. We are building an economy that protects our future. There is no room in the home of peace and tourism for those who profit from the destruction of our children. Number 3, the betrayal of our fabric, family roles and negligence. The family is the sacred fabric of our society. It is the fortress that should protect our children. It is heartbreaking to see traffickers shading this fabric for cold, hard profit. However, we must address the painful truth of internal betrayal. To those family members who sell their kin and kith into modern-day bondage under the guise of financial emancipation or seeking greener pastures, hear me clearly. Poverty is no excuse for commodification of a human being. The law will not tolerate this betrayal. The state shall show its full might and visit the wrath of the law upon any relative or family complicit in the trafficking of their own blood. Furthermore, we are moving against parental negligence. Parents who abandon their primary duty of care, leaving their wards at the mercy of the streets and the claws of traffickers, will be held criminally liable. We will prosecute parents who fail to protect their children to the full extent of the law. If you will not protect your children, the state will, and we will hold you accountable for your failure. We as a task force are serious and dedicated towards achieving the issues discussed, and in so doing gain the trust of well-meaning citizens of the state. To these well-meaning citizens, I say your government is up and doing. The task force is constantly developing its capabilities through past experiences, specialized training, and advanced infrastructural plans to monitor our borders and our hotspots. We are committed to ensuring your families remain very strong, and for those families already hit hard by this scourge, we are working on frameworks for your recovery and reintegration. Your resilience is our inspiration. To the traffickers, the recruiters, and the enablers of wrongdoings against our collective future, I say this without missing votes. We are coming for you without controversy. Last night's and this morning's operation, we were able to secure the arrest of 3 pregnant women. We also collected into the custody of the task force 7 minors who are females. We have 41 female adults. We have 9 female minors. We have 123 male adults. Persons with disability, 1. We have a total of 184 persons in custody, which we are profiling to the intent that those who are found wanting will definitely face the wrath of the law. But to be honest, Plateau people, we will urge you sincerely to particularly and almost immediately pay very close attention to your wards, pay very close attention to the foreigners that come around, pay very close attention to people that take advantage of our wards and our children. You may adapt new ways, you who are involved in this, to evade the law. You may use technology to hide your trails or shift your routes. You may deploy vast resources in pursuit of your evil, but you must understand this. We are growing faster than you. We are developing the capabilities to ensure we adapt fast enough to keep you restless and your success very minimal. Know this, because we are doing God's ordained work of protecting the innocent and upholding justice, you are bound to lose in the end. You are fighting against the divine mandate of justice and the collective will of our people and Plateau State. Tonight's raid was a clear message. We mean business. The hunters have become the hunted, and you will have no place else to hide.